You gotta get into the groove.
Hi, this is Simon Liang back with G Live. If you join us live, give us a hashtag live. If you join us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And today we have in our background one of our leaders who is definitely the leader of the Philippines. And his name is Chester. For those of you who don't know him, he is in the background just making sure that everything is all working fine and dandy. So if you happen to be in the comments, say hello to Chester and maybe, just maybe, he will say hello to you back. All right. So definitely one of very many different people that you would definitely like to meet within the Groove community. And of course, if you are here, hopefully you are an aspiring leader yourself. Now, of course, today is a start of yet another amazing, cool week. I want to know, how was your weekend? Was it good? Was it not good? Was it productive? What did you do? Let us know inside of the comments. But what I'm interested in knowing for all of you is, can you believe that it is actually the final week of October already? I think that it almost feels like yesterday that we were just welcoming in 2021 as a brand new year after several months, almost an entire year of craziness, being stuck at home, adapting to what we call the new normal, and doing all these different brand new things to exceed in our businesses, in our education, to improve ourselves. And now we're nearing the end of the year already. In fact, this means that because we're in the final week of October, it means that November is just around the corner. And that means there's just 2 more months left until we welcome in 2022. Are you ready? Let me know inside of the comments if you are, and all its greatness that we have for you, then put in the word ready inside of the comments. Now, of course, with 2 more months left until the end of the year, what this means is that there's only 1 more month until the lifetime platinum offer for Groove officially goes away. So the next question that I have for you is, do you have a platinum account? Are you a platinum member? Because if you're not, I want to know, what are you waiting for? If you are, type in the word platinum inside the comments so that we know that you know about the value of everything that we have right here inside the Groove, and we cannot wait to share with you all of the cool things that you will be getting as a lifetime platinum member. Because here's the thing, right? For those of you who may be in the loop, in just about 1 month, this means that the platinum membership is actually going to be going away. Okay, so if you're not a platinum member right now, or maybe you don't intend to, maybe you prefer to invest monthly into a software, because in December, that's exactly what's going to happen. So if you see the value of Groove, if you know what is in store, not just right now, but also in the future, as they say, successful people make decisions based on where they want to be and not their current situation right now. So yes, there's a lot of things that might be happening right here with the software, with the community, but as you know, things are going to continue to improve. Things are going to continue to get better. And so if you know what is good for you, and as well as the community, you would know and see the value of the platinum membership, and hopefully we'll welcome you into the platinum family very, very soon. But just so that you know as well, as we inch towards that next chapter, by December, Groove is going to convert into a monthly program, which means that there's certain things that you should know about when it comes to the roadmap of what to expect, when it comes to your feedback, because I'm sure that many of you have your own opinions, right? You have your own feedback or things that you want the Groove team to know about. And so with that, there's actually some brand new features for you to keep up to date on everything that is happening, and also a place for you to submit your feedback on as well. And so what I want to do right now is to actually show you my screen because for those of you who already have your Groove account, you would know that when you log in, this is what your dashboard, right? This is what you will see. Nothing that looks unfamiliar to you, right? You'll see all of the different apps over here that you can access, from Groove pages and Groove funnels to Groove Sell, Groove Mail, Groove Member, Groove Video, Groove Blog, Groove Cart, and a whole lot more. If you click over here on the G, you will see a lot more options for you. Okay. Now today, I'm not here to go through every single one of these menu items, because yes, they're all very important for you to understand along the way. But the one thing that I do want to direct your attention to, and you can't really see this right now because I see that on the screen right over here, my name is actually covering it, and I don't know how to turn it off on StreamYard, at least not for now. So what I want to invite you to do is that on your screen, at the very bottom of this menu, what you will notice is at the very bottom, that last option called feedback. Okay, there's 3 dots. It's called feedback. And let's see if I blow up the screen, make it a little bit bigger, if we can see it a little bit better. Not so much. Okay, so never mind. We're going to go ahead and make this go back down again. Okay, right over here, below this question mark, you're going to see the 3 dots that says feedback. Once you click on that, okay, you will notice that there is a new menu that comes up that says groove.cm called feedback. Now, as we mentioned earlier, okay, Groove is currently in beta, which means that as a member of the Groove beta, okay, as a member of Groove beta, you can take part in shaping Groove software by test driving pre-release versions and letting us know what you think. So now more than ever, especially as we inch towards this brand new chapter that we have with beta getting out of beta, with Groove getting out of beta, now your feedback is much more important than ever. Okay, so what I want to show you is right over here. If you click on roadmap and feedback, okay, once again, roadmap and feedback, what you will notice is that a brand new window is going to open up. Give it a few seconds as it starts to load. And what you will notice over here is a couple of different things. Over here, if we can make this look a little bit smaller, not sure why it is displaying like that, but see if we can get that a little bit better. No, weird. Hang on, let me try this one more time. Maybe if we scroll up a little bit and give it a few seconds again. Okay, there you go. Apparently something wrong with the layout, but regardless, okay, try it again if you experience the same thing that I did. What you'll notice is 3 different options for you right up here on the roadmap. The first one is called the roadmap. Okay, with the roadmap, you will have a much better idea on what is coming up next, a general consensus, not so much what we saw before. I don't know how long you've been around, but several months ago, we had something called the infographic, right? On the infographic, we gave you what is coming up next and a timeline and dates and what to expect. We removed that because we didn't want to overpromise and underdeliver. The whole reason why that was taken away was because a lot of times when we put in anticipated dates, what happened was a lot of people kind of pointed out that we missed some deadlines and things like that, and became more of a hassle than it was worth. And so what we have here for you instead is a general roadmap for you to have a better understanding of what is coming up next. So for example, we have in progress. As you can see, these are things are being worked on. Presumably within this week and the week after. Groove Member 2.0 Builder. We got user roles as well as permissions. That's coming up very, very soon. Importing of contacts to Groove Mail, custom background patterns, as well as some additional things that you will be seeing. And for those of you who are into SEO, how many of you are into SEO or want to learn more about SEO? By the way, if you do, type in the word SEO inside the comments, because the thing is, within our own personal communities, we actually have a lot bigger plans to release a lot of different types of mini courses, contents, maybe even full-blown weekend events that share with you different kinds of education and training when it comes to search engine optimization. So if you're interested in that, type in the word SEO. You will be in store for a pretty cool surprise very, very soon. But just so that you know, as part of something that we call intermediate or even advanced type of SEO, where it gets a little bit more technical, it deals with things like sitemap and robots.txt, which previously and currently is not available within Groove pages. And so we'll all be happy to know that this is all in progress and will be launched very, very soon. And of course, once it gets launched, you will have no shortage of different kinds of tutorial videos. And maybe if you even want to attend some of our mini courses and things like that, we'll be sharing more with you about how you can maximize your search engine optimization within Groove pages, now leveraging, in addition to all the different strategies, also on the robots.txt as well as the sitemap as well. So that's all in progress. In addition, you will see things that will be coming up next right after these are launched, presumably within the next 1 or 2 weeks. You'll see that the Groove Hub is coming. So is GDPR and data privacy, which I am seeing inside of the comments. A lot of people are requesting into the dozens, if not the almost 100 or more. Just know that, yes, we hear you, especially in the feedback portals. And so the GDPR and data privacy is also coming very soon. You'll also notice that the sales flow builder is all coming very soon as well. Groove Stream is coming very soon, which is very exciting for us, especially for those of us who are doing a lot of live streams. For example, right now, you will notice that we are using StreamYard to do our multi-streaming across a lot of our various social media channels. And so when that comes up very, very soon, I'm sure this is something that will be very beneficial to us as well. Are you excited about Groove Stream, by the way? If you are, type in the word Groove Stream inside of the comments. As you scroll down, you'll see there's themes coming for Groove Cart as well. And that is all coming up next very, very soon. Now, what you'll also notice is that there's things happening in the future, okay? Just so that you know, things that's happening in the future means that there's no timeline just yet. It just means that it's on our radar, it's on our horizon. We will be getting to it. Just don't, be one of those people who are, okay, so you said that Groove funnel mapping is coming. When is it coming? This is just to let you know that it's coming sometime in the future, and you can base your expectations on this roadmap, again, without any expectations of dates and deadlines. These are all things that we're working on, alongside with hundreds, if not thousands of other things that we're also working on to improve the system. So this is just to give you an FYI, to set your expectations a little bit on what is to come. These are all things that will be coming into the future. Okay, so things like the Groove funnel mapping software, Groove Desk, which is pretty exciting, especially for those of us. And we mentioned, Chester, who is in the back of the room right now. He is actually doing the support for us as well. And so with Groove Desk, it's going to be so much better when it comes to managing our customers and filing tickets and all those different things. Just rest assured, Chester and everyone else who does customer support, Groove Desk is coming very soon. When exactly, we don't know, but at least we know that it's on the radar, it's in the horizon, and hopefully within the first few months of 2022, we will see an update on what is to come as well. Just know as well, in addition to that, Groove Survey is also coming soon. Groove Agency, which is very exciting, especially because we as well want to start creating our own agency services, and also Groove Calendar, which, for all of us who need to manage our own schedules, Groove Calendar is absolutely going to be something that is exciting as well. All right, so that is the roadmap. You will see that on the roadmap section, but on the top over here, what you will notice is another section called updates. Now with updates, what you will see over here, give it a few seconds, is it will just give you basically a lot of the different recent videos, maybe some additional posts or whatever else that just so happened to have went live, recently. And so with all of these, you will notice that this one was, updated and released. Announcement was all the way back a few weeks ago on the 8th of October. This one was released on the 8th of October as well. This one was on the 22nd of October, and this one also on the 22nd of October as well. So as you can see, any new updates that you would want to see that would be worthwhile for you to know about, any official announcements directly from the Groove team, people like, David Lemon, people like Mike Filsain, people like, Donna Fox, with very important types of Groove software related type of announcements and videos. You will be able to find them right here inside of the update. So highly recommend it if you want to be all caught up, at least within the last few weeks of what has been announced with Groove so far, highly recommended that you come over here and check out what is available. Finally, over here on the side, you will see a drop down menu for feedback. Okay, once you click on the drop down menu, you will see two different options. How many? Two. Okay, the first one is bug reporting. So over here, if you somehow are an avid user of the Groove software, which I hope you are you? Do you use the Groove software on a day-to-day basis? If you do, type in the word yes inside of the comments. Type in the word yes inside the comments if you are an avid Groove user. For example, maybe you use Groove Pages. Maybe you use the funnels builder, right? Within Groove funnels, maybe you use a Groove member, maybe you use Groove video or whatever else, right? If you use Groove blog actively, you have your own blog, you have your own videos, type in the word yes inside the comments. And the good news is that now, if at any time you are using any one of these software products, and let's say, for example, you have some questions. Maybe you have a bug that you found. Maybe something isn't working properly with GrooveCell. Like, for example, recently we tried to add in a brand new affiliate link for one of our brand new mini courses that we're launching. And for whatever reason, once we go to the JV page, it wasn't showing. Okay, so if something like that actually happens to you, then what you can do is you can go to this bug reporting feature inside of the feedback portal. Okay, and right here on the side, just to make sure that you can see this on the screen, yes, over here, you can see that there is an option for you to add in a brand new bug that you would like to report. And rest assured, this goes directly to the product development team. It goes directly, David Lemon is going to see this. The developers are going to see this. And so the more bugs that you identify, the more that we add into here, okay, collectively together as a community, as a team, we can all make this Groove software, this all-in-one platform, the absolute best that it can possibly be. So do you want to be a contributor? Do you want to report the bugs and help us to make Groove the absolute best platform available in the world? If you do, type in the word best inside of the comments. Okay, so the way that you will be able to do that is by reporting all the different bugs that you see. And so we highly recommend that whatever bugs that you experience, that you come over here and you add in a title, add in the details, and simply click on submit. Okay, in addition, what you will notice over here is that this is the section for bug reporting, which means that if you use an existing software, an existing app, and in essence, you are experiencing bugs, this is the tool that you would use. Now, on the other hand, if you have features that you want to request, for example, you say, I want to make sure that whenever I send out an email that, that it gets sent out correctly, that I also get CC'd in my own thing, and then whatever else, it adds them into a different email list or whatever else, something that might not be possible with the current setup, perhaps, with the different apps that we have. Well, then what you would do is you would go over here under, once again, under bug reporting on where it says feature request. Okay, once you click on feature request, what you will notice is that this is where you would go to submit your very own feature request. So for example, different things like adding new or details in a very similar way as submitting a bug report, submit a new one. And what that does is it will add in a brand new feature request over here. For example, you see, if there's something that you would like to see added into Groove, request it here. You will see all the different ones that have been requested so far. Let's take a look at some of them, right? A/B split testing, image library improvements, brand theme settings, global blocks, color swatches, and better color picker, multiple device responsiveness, selector for Groove pages, grading color options, limit products to quantity, and things like that. So one thing that we do ask is that before you submit a brand new request, do a search or do a scroll and make sure that it hasn't been requested already. If it has, you can go ahead and click right here on voting up, right? And that will allow you to leave comments or put in your vote that you want it as well. Although if there's something that you would like that you have scrolled through, it doesn't appear anywhere within the feature request, then at that time, you can add in a brand new request right over here. Okay, include the details, as specific as you can so that the developers know what it is that you want. And then finally, just click on the submit button over here. All right, so with that, you can see that there's actually a lot of requests that have been submitted already. So with that, this is something that you can look through and see exactly what it is that you can do to also improve the overall software as well. So once again, together, we want to improve the software, make it the best it can possibly be for every single one of us. So if you're invested into improving the software by adding additional feature requests, type of suggestions, enter in the word feature inside of the comments. All right, so with that, that is pretty much all of the updates that I have here for you today. Once again, once you're inside of your Groove account, make sure that you're logged in already. And right here on the side, you will see all the way at the bottom of this menu on the left, right underneath this question mark, right underneath the Groove Digital Academy, okay, you'll see 3 dots. The one all the way at the bottom is called feedback. Once you click on feedback, you will be able to see right here where it says roadmap and feedback. Click on that, and you will be able to access this page. All right. So with that, that is pretty much all of the updates that I have for you here today. And as always, what I usually like to do is to just simply scroll through the comments just to say hi to a few of you that I see the names of. But what I understand is Mr. Chester has already been highlighting the different comments for me so that I don't have to. But for any one of you who are here, for example, Chenille, I see Jai Harvey Yin, which is one of our new friends. I believe this is the first time that we're interacting, so very nice to meet you. Gerda, good to see you here as well. We also see Mr. Leung, Mr. Leung all the way from Malaysia. We see Tuk Tuk, Fiona is here as well. A couple of Facebook users, which we recommend if possible, take a look at the scrolling ticker at the bottom. You will see a link where it will invite you to go and authorize StreamYard to see your smiling face as well as your name so that we can see who you are. I see Fiona, I see Jamie, I see Chenille, all these different comments over here. So thank you to each and every single one of you who are joining us. Now, before we let you go, I do want to give Chester an opportunity to let us know if there's any questions that he identified that he would like to come up here and address. So, Mr. Chester, I'm taking a look at him, and he's giving me one of these. So, no questions. Awesome. This means that, unfortunately, for us today, we do not get the chance to say hi to Chester. So, the next time, if you do want to say hi to Chester, you want him to answer some of your questions, make sure that you leave some questions during the actual live stream itself, because at the end, Mr. Chester will come up and he will say hi and he will address any questions or concerns that you might have. But don't worry, multiple times a week, we do come on here on the G Live show. So we want to make sure that you do have the opportunity to get your piece out at any given time. All right, so with that, that is pretty much all of the updates that I do have for you today. Was it helpful to you? Let us know inside of the comments if it was helpful to you. Obviously, type in the word helpful inside of the chat so that we have the opportunity to say hi to you as well, whether personally or in public, or at least the next time that we go on live, we recognize your name and can acknowledge you. All right, but in relation to everything else, that is pretty much all of the updates that I have for you here today. On behalf of the entire Groove community and myself, we do want to say a huge thank you and a huge appreciation to you for joining us on this fine Monday afternoon, at least afternoon for me. Good day, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, regardless of where you are around the world. But just so that you know, we always stress that whatever type of action that you need to take, make sure that you do that right now, because we want to ensure that you get your results as soon as possible. All right, so with that, as always, take action right now. Let us know if you do have any questions by leaving them down inside of the comments. And as always, we'll see you on the inside. Cheers, folks. Have a great rest of the week. And I'm sure we'll be seeing you very, very soon, sometime within the next couple of days. Cheers.
You gotta get into the groove.